Whether you fight for the Horde or the Alliance, the Karazhan chess event can seem kind of tricky, because it's basically 10 versus 1, because this is a 10-man raid. So to start the event, depending on your faction, you either go to the War Chief or the King. In my case, I'm a Horde character, so I'm going to the War Chief. So you simply talk to your leader and you begin the event. Now I find the best strategy for this is to move the unit standing in front of the demon or the elemental. It doesn't really matter which side, because you're going to end up going to the other side anyways. So first you move that unit one step ahead, and you will notice that there's like a 10-second debuff before you can enter another unit. So you just have to be aware of that and just control and watch your timing. You want to move the unit standing in front of the War Chief one step ahead, because the Echo of Medivh will cheat throughout the game, such as like lighting fire under the characters, and it will kill them off pretty quickly. So you want to be prepared for that. Step 3 is to move the elemental or the demon one space ahead. Now I find that these are the most useful pieces because they have AoE abilities, and that seems to be the most efficient way in the chess event. So step 4, after that, you want to move the unit standing in front of the other demon or elemental on the other side. And then after that, you want to move that demon or elemental one step ahead as well. And you see they have that AoE ability, which will prove useful in this method that I'm trying out. Now around this time, you can either hop on to the next unit or just wait until he cheats. But in this case here, I actually went to the unit in front of the Warlock and moved that unit one space ahead. And again, you want to be careful at this moment, because he usually starts talking and then he'll cheat. I believe the first thing he does is the fire. You see, he starts talking, he's going to do it soon, so just be aware of that. Yeah, there he goes, he cheats right there. And it will always go under your War Chief or your King. And luckily here, the Warlock's not standing on fire, because he's very useful. So it's very easy, you just move the War Chief out of the fire, and you can move the healer, the priest, one step ahead out of the fire, but I wouldn't say it's very necessary, because you do have 2 of them, and the other one won't die from the fire. Now so after that, you move your War Chief or your King into safety, and he's cheating again. But yeah, you get your elemental or your demon and you move them closer to the center of the board. My whole strategy is to move both demons or elementals to the center of the board and just AoE everything down as quickly as possible. It usually works out, but sometimes the demons may die, but that's okay. You just have to keep trying it. It should work out eventually. And you hear he keeps talking, but he does one other nasty trick. He gives the other enemy pieces like a buff, and it buffs them up like a huge amount, and they start hitting really hard, so you just have to watch out for those. Anyways, so I would say that throughout you want to hop onto your healer characters and start healing whoever's low on health. If your War Chief's low, you really want to focus and concentrate on that. And I say once you get to about this point where you have the board set up with the elementals or the demons in the middle, and everyone's kind of coming to the center for the big fight, I'll say you hop onto the mage or the warlock and start using their 3 and 4 abilities. And see, he just did another cheat, and you see they're like huge in purple. They have like a giant buff on them, so you just have to try to avoid them if possible. And some of them, you know, they'll be on the other side of the board, so you'll be okay. So yeah, you know, you go on the warlock, you do some damage there, you hop back to your healer, and you heal anybody up if you need to. At this point, one thing to know is like the wolves or the horses, I don't find them very useful, so I don't really use them unless I have to. I'll kind of, you know, sneak them closer to the king to take him down faster. We see at this point, it's just the War Chief versus the king. I'm pretty much at 100% health, and I could just finally finish off the king and complete the event. Yeah, he's very short on health. He's gonna be down really quickly. And yeah, it's done here. Finally can move on to the last boss. Literally just one more swing. And there we go. And it's really simple. That's all you have to do. You know, take a few tries. Maybe you do it on the first try. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for more. You guys have a good day.